Hey guys, welcome to my review of the new 2025 film, The Running Man, which I will be keeping spoiler-free and rating it using my super sophisticated 5-star rating system. And for you guys that are huge Schwarzenegger fans of the 80s Running Man movie, don't worry, this is not some straight rip-off remake. This is more based on the book from what I understand, so there are some key differences in the movie, even though it's kind of the same idea. But this really is its own film. And I was excited when I heard about this because I'm a fan of Edgar Wright, man. He makes just likable movies like Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, freaking Scott Pilgrim versus the World, which I love. He makes real fun movies that are well paced. And this does feel a little bit heavier than those films, definitely getting a bit dark at times. And The Running Man has a solid cast, starting with Glen Powell, dude. I was a fan of his since Dark Knight Rises. When I saw him in that little scene as the stockbroker guy, I was like, dude, that guy's got an it thing about him. He's gonna be in more stuff. And yeah, but no, dude, he did great in this. Really being a character that's carrying a lot of weight. And dude, the guy, he's likable, he's a smartass, but he's got some rage built in, dude. And he shows that well. It's not just oh, I'm angry, it's not like the Hulk or some crap. But no, he actually, you see there's an internal rage going on and frustration. And he's a guy that's just had life beat the crap out of him. He's got a wife and a sick kid. And, unlike the other Running Man, one thing that this Running Man is different with is that where Arnold Schwarzenegger was forced to be on the game show, here, you have to sign on the dotted line for it. So this guy actually did that. And there's something about this film that kind of changes when it's that. It was voluntary, dude. You have to survive for 30 days. And people are looking for you. The whole world is looking for you. It's almost like freaking John Wick, where everybody was a hitman looking for him. No, dude, you see him, you do a freaking selfie and you send it off and you can get reward money. So it's everyone's looking for this guy. So he's got to hide. It's a very cool thing. It actually builds a lot of cool tension. But going back to the cast, Josh Brolin was great in this. Colman Domingo plays the game show host. Bro, I'm a fan of his. I love him in Fear the Walking Dead. Dude, he's just got this presence about him, and he was perfectly cast in this freaking movie. And yeah, Michael Cera's in this. He plays a cool character. His character's quirky and kind of weird, which, yeah, again, great casting. And for the first hour of this movie, dude, this thing just hums, man. You're just going with it. You're yeah, yeah, yeah. And I do say for the first hour because I will, without getting into any detail, say that there is a point where you're day 15, day 16, and you're when are we going to get to day 30? So yeah, I have to be honest and say that feeling did kind of, start happening, but the movie did kind of keep going. So it worked out. And there are really some fun scenes. There's some great action. The movie definitely has heart, man. The whole family aspect, it keeps coming up, which is nice because you want it to keep coming up. Something else that keeps coming up is, and I do have to say this, is a message. And it's a good message. It's a positive message, which is we should all kind of love each other and work together and stuff instead of being divided. So yeah, whether you're on this side or on that side of things, why can't we all just get along? Yeah. And yeah, rich versus poor, this and that. I mean, you've seen it a million times, dude. As far as the negatives, and here's where I do have to bring this up. This movie starts kind of tripping over itself in the third act without going into detail. And specifically, man, the last 10 minutes of this freaking movie. I think this movie got a little too big for itself, and it did kind of lose its way. Even though what they were trying to do made sense, it felt more gimmicky than a twist. It almost felt like this movie was going, and then suddenly was oh, hey, let's finish it up real quick. And that finish it up real quick part got really kind of weird, especially, no detail, if you didn't get the message for the first freaking hour and a half of the freaking movie or hour and 45 minutes of the movie, you're going to get it in the last 10 minutes because it's just the POV point of view camera thing. But even though it wasn't this, it almost felt like the movie itself was looking directly at you from the screen and giving you the actual message. In case you didn't get it, they're no, we want you to really get this message. And when they're talking to you directly like that, it felt like I was watching the end of Ferris Bueller or a Deadpool movie. It was breaking the fourth wall, even though it wasn't. So it was kind of weird. Yeah. And unfortunately, that's when you leave a movie, those last 10 minutes, dude, it's kind of like the taste that you have in your mouth when you leave the theater. I heard Frankenstein's really good on Netflix. I'm going to do that next. Guys, in the end, The Running Man was an ambitious movie, probably got a little too ambitious towards the end. And just when it was crossing that finish line, but it's still a good movie. It's a likable movie. I didn't dislike the movie. Yeah. Guys, what did you think of The Running Man? Well, if you see it, let me know in the comments. Also, please like, subscribe, and whatever, all this stuff that I have. And thanks for watching.